Hey folks, Positive Paul, and it is Tuesday, June 25th, 2019. I want to go back to my hybrid issue and the previous upload where I was trying to explain, uh, issues concerning that. I want to try to polish up that video a tad and add some more information to better explain myself. I already spoke of how we should separate God from Lord God, meaning Yahweh, and Elohim. But concerning the hybrids, the first thing I want to say is how I explained in verse 23, chapter 2, 23 Genesis. This is where the hybrids come from. Now, these are the original hybrids that are as close can be to humans. Now, the hybrids we have today, all right, these Frankenstein monsters walking around are not the same. All right, it's been an evolution, and we see this, right? I've explained this too a while back how, okay, first you have the enmity, right? Genesis 3:15. Then you jump to Exodus, where in chapter 13 we see about the womb of Israel, the matrix, all right, the firstborn are sanctified. Then I explained about Jeremiah 31:27, where I will sow the seed of man with the seed of beast. And also in Daniel chapter 2, verse 43, where he's telling you that, that I will mingle the seed of the beast with the seed of man. So with that being said, the one thing I want to clarify is when we go to Genesis chapter 2, verse 17, but of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, which is the technology, thou shalt not eat of it, for in that day that thou eatest thereof you'll surely die. Now remember, Adam made in God's own image. He is born of the Spirit. I explained about John, where you see 6 through 8, Spirit is born of the Spirit, flesh is flesh. So what verse 17 is telling you is that, once you've been exposed to this technology, there's no turning back, okay? You essentially you go from that original DNA blueprint, being born of the Spirit, to, I guess, how would you say that? I'm gonna fail here because I can't come up with the word, but there's an interference. Once get a handle on the technology and you begin to use it, you somehow there's a degradation within that DNA blueprint, and that's what will cause you, right, the flesh to die. The flesh does die, right? We know that. So I wanted to add that. Now, again, how I show in this Bible, someone underlined coats of skin. They picked up on that, where Yahweh had, gave them coats of skin, but it's the technology, folks. It's, look, the tree of knowledge is all about how to use the electromagnetic spectrum, and where we perform just, a whole host of different tasks, moving energy. It's used in so many ways. We know that, but one of the ways is also the cloaking technology. All right, and this all ties into everything with the targeting and with the way the military uses their weapons. All right, weaponizing the electromagnetic spectrum. That's what it's all about. But again, I wanted to bring that up where it says thou shalt surely die, is basically it's telling you that, man was born of the Spirit, but once all the chaos started with Satan, it lost, I guess, some of its luster, if I'm saying that right. And the other, I'll tell you what, I'm going to throw a bone to all my alien friends out there now that are hoping for the aliens to come save them. I want to bring a point about Yahweh. And we are Isaiah chapter 8, verse 5. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord, meaning Yahweh, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. All right? Look, these entities, meaning Yahweh, meaning Satan, the fallen angels, the whole rotten bunch, yes, they are out there in the ether. They're out there, I guess, if you want to say outer space, which, look, at this point, there's people on YouTube, and I'm one of them. I have pictures. I haven't posted them yet. We live in an enclosed system, folks. They are doing this Mickey Mouse stuff, manipulating the electromagnetic spectrum with these holographic technology, applications that they're using. And everything's fake now, all right? Look, this guy Robin in Robin's Hood, he explains this too, all right? The sky, the green screen, all right? Project Bluebeam, we know all about that. And look, I have pictures now, all right, here in Baja, Mexico, showing the tracking system with the sun simulator and all that, all right? This is what Demon Hunter does, all right? He does, like, unbelievable analysis, all right? I don't have the equipment. I don't have money to do anything to improve my presentation, so I apologize about that. All right, I'm rough around the edges, but at least you're getting the truth. But yes, there's a tracking system up there that's, I guess, mimicking what, everything should look like. And that's the thing, folks. These no-good-nick reptoids, all they can do is mimic us, copy us, all right? Copy Elohim. Now, again, I'm asking myself, what is the deal with Yahweh? All right, is he good or bad? I wish I had a definitive answer there. But again, with the hybrids, okay, chapter 2, verse 23. That's where they come from. But those are the original hybrids. All right. And what we have today is the evolution of this. Look, we know about the cloning, all that. If all that is true, this is all part of that. And in the super soldier issue, too. We know with the Nazis that they wanted to make a super soldier. So all this stuff carried on after World War II. Now, one of the things that's interesting is think about where in Genesis 6, right? And it says the sons of God came down, all right? Saw daughters of men were fair. Why does it say God? It doesn't say Lord, all right? This is what I'm saying about the separation. Where you see God, that's Elohim. And everything else is Yahweh. And then you got, Satan, which basically, I guess he's under Yahweh, I assume. And again, this is all going to bring everybody back to Elohim. So the hybrid issue is not going away, folks. All right, for you TIs out there, and you've got these Abrahamic bloodline links. All right, and you're in perfect tune with Elohim. You're gonna spot these hybrids, folks. I mean, I'm talking the ones today. All right. The ones, these amalgamations of these Frankenstein creations, all right? And they're using this technology to cloak their identity. You should be able to pick them out. When I take pictures, I've got all these anomalies around these people, all right? Now, why is it certain people are able to do this and others aren't picking up on it? This is what I'm asking myself, folks. I'm making observations. And I wish I could, get people to understand that this hybrid issue means the end of human beings. All right, but it's not going to happen. The story's already been written, and that's what we're all dealing with right now. So, what else could I add to this? All right, let's see. All right, well, I wanted to mention, verse 17. All right. Chapter 2, verse 17, Genesis, about, you'll surely die once you get a hold of that tree of knowledge. And again, folks, 322, these guys, these mystery school, all right, Mickey Mouse business mystery school people, okay, these Freemasons, all of it. You know, and you could, one could say maybe everybody likes to cite Sumer, all right? Yeah, well, one maybe could say that the Garden of Eden might be about Sumer. Who knows, right? But again, I just wanted to make some more quick points. I'm going to end this now, and I hope everybody's week continues to be an awesome one, and we'll talk again.